Hello, gamers. How do I claim? Here we go, claim. Claim all. I'm claiming all the blood points. Why is there a login rewards? Who let that? It seems like some work shit. I can't invite you to my party. Because you're set
so
to
sad.
some private mode, I don't know.
Yes, so I should be.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be. Maybe you should,
Maybe I
I
should
don't know.
be.
No, you join my lobby.
I literally am trying to join your lobby.
Wait, was that a pop-up of you wanting to join my lobby?
That was a pop-up of me trying to join your lobby. And now I can't because you rejected.
I have literally, look, this is the first time I've seen the fucking confirmed person joining pop up because they added it immediately after the live stream exploded. I've never seen it before. I was like, why are you inviting me?
Even do?
Okay. So, you know what's a funny fact? Wesker still has the same bug that has the soft log. And they didn't fix it because apparently not enough people provided logs. They didn't have logs. They couldn't recreate it. They didn't have logs. Not logs. They wanted logs. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that kind of cuckoo? Isn't that funny? How they had no logs?
It's certainly something. Just don't chase us.
How bad does the stream look? Oh, that looks fine. What if I shift things around a bit? So Encoder isn't as happy. Does that still look good?
Got no idea, babes.
Okay, I think that's a common 81W. Okay, we're looking for match. Who are you playing?
Okay,
Wraith.
I'm playing Wraith.
Why would you play Wraith in the year of our season in 2025?
Because I like the Wraith.
Like sexually or?
Well, yes.
Well, yes. Very cool, 5 million blood points gone. Many such cases. Yo, play while you wait.
While you wait.
I'm waiting while we're playing. Let's go.
Huge.
Also, I don't know if you've seen it, but there is the new Sabuli skin. It is certainly a skin that they added. Okay, so now we can play while we wait. So I can actually stream this game. This is honestly only quality of life improvement for streamers. Because if I wasn't streaming today, peeps, I would not be playing while we wait. I would be alt-tabbed, and so would be Karo.
Correct.
We would both just be...
playing DBD.
We would be barely yapping, and then the match would start at 40 minutes, and then they would play the game, and when we would talk. And otherwise it would be alt-tabbed, because why would you play Survivor?
We would be
like legitimately.
DVD. We would not be talking, and then we join a match.
Okay, we would be talking like a little bit, sometimes.
We'd be talking in a code language. We'd just be saying words.
No, we'd be like passing ships of just saying like hello or like one phrase every now and then. Yeah. That's it. Like legitimately, if I'm playing Killer and I'm just waiting for my queue, why would I play Survivor when I could just like watch YouTube on the second monitor? Like, there is just no reason why I would do that. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe, like, so many people, like, enjoy cock and ball torture that is playing Survivor in 2v8. God, I had a person so fucking ranty to me on a Blue Sky, like, yesterday. About how Beach VR is, like, so catering to survivors, and they never nerf survivors, and they hate killers because we only play survivors. In response to them, like, doing anything to, like, improve the survivor experience in 2v8. And I just, like... I'm afraid of how disconnected people are from reality. It makes me deeply concerned.
Well, there's a reason why AI psychosis is a big thing at the moment.
God, the AI psychosis. Oh my god. Also, what the why are like 2v8 like survivor queues bad as well? What?
Funny, isn't it?
Okay, we've got the shit survivor queues, so we've got the shit killer queues. Actually, maybe the servers are down. That's probably it, isn't it?
It'd be really fucking funny.
Because they said they still haven't fixed this for a subset of a player base. So it's highly likely we are in the subset of a player base for which 2v8 still doesn't work. Which would be really funny. Like, let me check Twitter. Said no one ever who has a good state of mental being.
Function brain, so yeah.
Dead by Daylight. What do we have? They have 5 million blood points, they have skins. And they said, thank you for your patience whilst we work to resolve these issues. We continue to investigate some matchmaking issues, however, majority of players will be able to play 2v8 without problems. Chad, I don't think we're in the majority of players.
Following the resolution of yesterday's outage, which impacted 2v8, compensation of 5 million blood points is now available in game. Don't forget to claim before.
I feel it's like so resolved. I feel like very resolved right now. Okay, yeah, like it's broken. It doesn't work. That's cool. What if I queue solo? Can I find a match to survivor then? Okay, let me reopen the lobby. And let me try to queue for a match of survivor. Will I be able to find a match of survivor? Will I? Is it possible?
Probably not.
I don't think it is, chat. This is so sad. Yes, okay. I apparently I'm not in the majority of players. I think behavior is like target nerfed. Okay. Does regular mode still work?
Maybe
Oh, so
you
wait,
just need to...
what happens if I accept now? Okay, it doesn't work. I thought I could like send you to my party here. Okay, what if you play like regular 1v4? Does regular 1v4 work? Because surely at least 1v4 of DBD still functions, right?
Well, you say that.
I say that with like zero confidence. Because like... Okay, 2v8 doesn't function. But I think from what I've read is like 1v4 should still work. Right? Surely, chat, surely after behavior said that they fixed the issue would not still be present in both game modes of DBD. Surely we will be able to just play Dead by Daylight.
Oh, I forgot about my build. Right.
Just pretty up. We're not gonna find a match anyway. I already can see it happening.
Yeah.
The thing I don't get, right, is everyone is coping, but like it's just, oh, it's an unprecedented amount of players like playing DBD right now, that's why it's down. And I'm like, we just had like what, how many 120,000 people play during the anniversary, and the servers were fine.
Well, they weren't
like
fine.
not fine, but like the standard of Dead by Daylight garbage. They weren't. You couldn't find a match bad. So why is it now where we have far less than that? A day and a half later, the game just doesn't work. Because as you notice right now, we're also queuing for regular 1v4 Survivor, and the game still doesn't fucking work because we don't have a fucking match.
It's because I'm online and they were trying to keep me away. They were like, he hasn't played since July 26th. We should have kept it that way.
They're trying to keep me away so I don't know, I can get the clout of them more. I was gonna like make after this stream. I was gonna make a video on how I think 2v8 can be improved. Here's an idea behavior. Make the fucking game work! How's that for an idea? What if the game worked?
Nah. That's way too much effort. Maybe it's a small indie dev.
Yeah, small indie company, 1,400 employees. That's like basically nobody. God, I don't want to just shit on them. I don't want to just release videos just screaming at them. But holy fuck, you incompetent idiots! Useless fucking idiots! You're a fucking trillion gazillion dollar game. It still doesn't fucking work at a basic level. You're announcing Operation Health for your Operation Health. How about your Operation Health that Operation Health? Because apparently your game literally can't fucking work. And this isn't even like an exaggeration of it. Like, oh, there's game-breaking issues in the game, game-breaking exploits. No, you literally physically cannot play Dead by Daylight. Can we play a custom match? Like, if we go into a custom lobby, can that start?
I'm fucking dying.
You're dying by daylight?
Yes.
Let's go. Finally.
Oh, hell yeah. Connection with host could not be established. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, dear.
Okay, let me close my game. Let's restart our games. Surely it's on our end. Smile. 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 I'm sure it's on our end.
A lot of heavy lifting.
I'm sure it's on our end. I'm sure it's our fault. It couldn't be possibly with behavior as a small indie company from a fucking... I'm gonna lose it, chat. I'm gonna lose it. Like, I genuinely just wanted to have a decent time today. Have a jolly old 2v8 session. Make fun a little bit of behavior, having their game not work for a day. You know, the usual. And instead, the thing I'm left with is like I'm looking like a goddamn fool. Because I expected foolishly. I literally, before I started this stream today, I was thinking in my head of like, maybe I should check like the DVD actually like works before I start stream. But I was like, well, surely. What are the odds after they say that they fixed it like a day later? What are the odds? It still doesn't fucking work. Like, surely that wouldn't happen, right? That would be crazy. What could that possibly happen?
Something tells me you might be losing the will, just a little bit. It's fine. This is the last day I can play until Monday.
Wait. Are we so back? Is it so back? Can it actually connect it to the custom lobby? It couldn't do that earlier. Did we restart, make it work? Did we make it work? Is it functioning?
Again, that Wii is doing a lot of heavy lifting there, babes.
You're joking about the queuing, huh? Yeah, the thing is, we haven't been queuing. We can't get into a queue because the servers don't work. I was expecting a lot of queuing, but the servers said like connection with host couldn't be established. How are you still like #1 in the chat? That's crazy. That's just because like apparently. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Try again, I guess. Need to raise my gamma again. POV your config is locked and can't be edited. Why did my like game photos die? Okay, cool. They be sure I broke my settings. I need to like, because I want to restart the game because I'm afraid it'll die again. I need to like go into my monitor settings and uh-oh. What am I doing to my monitor? Uh-oh. What things are occurring?
Oh, she's cutting out.
We're back. It's fine. Okay, ready? And surely, right? Like, there is no way we wouldn't find a match now.
Why do I still have a medkit equipped?
I wouldn't know, honestly.
Behavior, what are you doing, babes?
Okay, chat, good news. I cannot enable a sharpening filter when my monitor is in HDR mode. That's so sick. And Dead by Daylight has like crashed my filters. Okay, so we're gonna have to have worse anti-aliasing. Everyone say people bye-bye, good anti-aliasing. People bye-bye. Alright. Why does it make that sound?
We just survived the queue for 7 years.
Okay, what if... Is the custom game broken again?
Probably.
I think you might need to restart if you haven't.
I already have.
It's joining the lobby. Okay, let me like quit this custom. See if it starts with you in it. I see. Surely it will work.
Surely.
Mm-hmm. Don't call me shorty.
I mean, you are short though, so.
Are you sure about that?
You're shorter than me, that's all I know.
No, that's loud incorrect, bosom.
It
I am way
is
bigger than
correct,
you.
okay.
No.
In stomach, maybe.
Fuck you. I've seen what you look like. I know. I've seen what you look. Fuck you.
That's why I can say it.
Sure, I'm gonna pull up fucking your private on the stream right now.
Damn, it's kind of hot.
Okay, so it works in customs. Maybe it's just with the play, like the while we wait feature. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. I don't know why DVD doesn't work. You know, like any at all fucking communication. What the fuck? Payday 3 is talking to DBD. That's crazy. Why? That's related to it. Why are we overlapping those communities? Why are my special interests overlapping? Okay.
I'll say it's your niche.
Yeah. Okay. Let us try. What if we just play Survivor? Without the play while we wait. Does that work? I want to see like if anything works. I simply wish for this game to slightly function in such a simple way as like loading into a match of Dead by Daylight. That'd be, I think, cool. Anyone posting with DVD subreddit about this? Yeah, everyone... Wait. Her service went down literally like 15 minutes ago. Like just as we like got into the game. I'm tracking through the Reddit post history. The moment I start the fucking stream, the fucking servers for the fucking game go down again!
And it's the only time when I can fucking play this game as well, isn't it? Alright. This is just what I wanted to do after 10 hours of work.
I'm taking out this bad boy. That's how good DVD is getting to me.
The ADHD meds have been wasted on a day when we don't get to play.
I mean, surely BHDR will fix this in a rather good manner of time. I haven't touched DVD since Walking Dead. Have they even fixed anything yet, or they just jumped to 2v8? They didn't fix much, and also the game doesn't work right now, again. When they dropped 2v8 yesterday, it completely immediately broke, and the game went down for everyone, and you couldn't play 2v8. Now, after they fixed it, the game is completely down again, like literally as of like 20 minutes ago, the moment I started stream, and I tried to play Dead by Daylight, and I tried to not like be negative about it, they just broke the service immediately again, so you can't queue into a singular match right now. It just doesn't work. That's why we're stuck in Survivor right now. And that's why I have this. This will cure my depression. So yes, they fixed almost nothing. They did another apology tweet. I'm like, oh, we're so sorry, our game is completely fucking broken again. And turns out, it just broke again. After they said they fixed it. So, like, I genuinely, I don't want to crash out on Dead by Daylight. I just wanted to have a chill stream, wanted to hang out, I wanted to have fun in a video game. And then everybody was like, Like, genuinely, I need, like, help right now.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. So, I'm losing hope. I should learn how to, like, be a game dev and make a clone that actually works. Ironically, like I don't know why people are, like, so hung up on licenses. Like, licenses are a huge, like, drive for DBD in terms of, like, getting, like, new players, right? But those are lyrics, aren't they, Carl?
Yeah.
So, the licenses are a huge pull for Dead by Daylight, players-wise, right? I concur in that, I agree. I think that's like a huge factor of like so many people just want to like go play like for Five Nights Freddy's, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers game. I think that's a huge factor. But I genuinely think a substantial amount of streamers, a substantial amount of like veteran players, if you just like made a clone of Dead by Daylight with far less bullshit, would jump ship super hard. Like I feel like that's an easy. Why did my camera freeze? What is happening?
The lyrics are causing your camera to die.
Let me just do this because I think that's the issue. Like, yeah, I do think like if someone had the balls to do like a genuine like DVD clone, like legally existing DVD, I genuinely think a substantial amount of players would just like go and like do something. Everything is back today. I think BHV are just hacking into my fucking office trying to like take my stream down. It was so funny, after yesterday, like, Odds privated his, like, last VOD, where he was like, oh, we're gonna play 2v8, he played one match and then the game died. And then today he's just streaming something else, in the description he says, yeah, so no DVD today, I'm burnt out, everything is bad, everything sucks. Like, how do you, like, fail so much that, like, your most, like, positive content creator guy is just, like, giving up on streaming the game during, like, a big event? Isn't that crazy? Anyway, whiskey coke time. I'm sure this will cure my ailment. Like legitimately, I was just planning so much. Trying my best to save people's money instead of legally listing DVD. I pray for you, mate. Like I made a video like so long ago on like why ASIMs keep dying. It was like before even like TCM got like end of life. But it's just like everyone for some reason goes into the ASIM space, which like it is really hard to make an asymmetrical multiplayer game. Like I will shit on Dead by Daylight devs any day of the week, right? But like I think it's fair to acknowledge making an ASIM multiplayer game is very fucking hard. However, the fact that every like new ASIM in the market is popping up, and they're like, we're gonna try a new cool idea that nobody has done before because we're so unique and quirky. Ooh, I'm like, are you insane? Like, are you like as a developer, as like a risk taker, are you insane? You're taking the most volatile thing as a live service, putting in together the most other volatile thing in an unproven asymmetrical design. And you're like barely basing it off any like popular IP. At the best times, it's just one semi-popular IP. And then you're like, I sure hope this works out. Instead of copying the ASIM that does work to some degree, not today, but on some days other than yesterday and today, it does work, technically. And trying to improve upon that. The formula is out there. If you start DVD from scratch today, with all the knowledge, like of what Dead by Daylight was and is, you could make a banging game. Because you wouldn't have all the baggage of Dead by Daylight. But every ASIM studio, for some reason, is just like, okay, we're gonna make Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we're gonna make Friday the 13th, but all of that but worse. We're gonna make Prop Hunt. Bro, what? Why? Did we ever tweet anything about this? Are there any updates? Nope.
Not yet.
I wish the VHS test were somehow worse than the DVD. It was the only one that seemed actually had less potential. DVD, so sorry, VHS actually caught up, I think, in the very easy loop of having like a toxic positivity mindset that I see so much in like any other ASIM. People want to be contrarian to DVD so hard that they are just like, this isn't DVD. Don't come into this expecting DVD. Just let us enjoy our thing. As the all crumbles around them. Like I remember people like literally, I think 2 weeks before the end of life announcement of DCM, I posted like, guys, this game is dead. I was like, and people were just like so defending. I was like, oh, it's doing well. It's hitting all the revenue targets. Blah blah blah. I think by any Ink Machine will be the January collaboration of 25 Dead by Daylight. I think we got hints for that. No, from like the Bendy developers or something. For like the November. Also, as far as I know, it is licensed, so probably right. I mean, I don't really care, particularly. Like, if it was up to me, I would delay that chapter by another year. And I would delay the chapter after that by another year. It was up to me. Of course, it isn't. But yeah. I mean, ultimately, I don't see another license coming out after this, like severely impacting DVD. To be honest. I think after FNAF and Walking Dead, like this back-to-back combo, I think we've reached a saturation point, and with the quality of the experience we've been delivering on so far, we are like experiencing people like just being disappointed by DVD, even new players. Like holy shit, the Gonex prevention system.
Fuck me. Dare I say that we reached the saturation point ages ago? Like we are beyond license saturation.
I'm like in terms of like there are too many licenses. Yeah, a while ago. But I mean in terms of like new players, blah blah blah, like big value to the game. I think we've now tipped past that. I don't mean like in terms of like what is good for the game in terms of its like health long term. I mean in terms of like what brings in players, what is it as an effective tool. Like I think we're past the tip of the you can just spam licenses and make Dead by Daylight number go up. But like new players are like I think going to get more and more frustrated with DVD because like I just saw this post on Reddit, which I'm gonna probably include in my phase 1, like quality of life initiative review video. It's gonna come out soon, hopefully. Of just like he got like down fast by blight, put into basement, unhooked, tunneled out, put into basement, unhooked, tunneled out, and then he got a penalty. Like just so many like features of like detecting idle, detecting like going next, just like is super anti new player biased. That I don't know. I feel like people are not gonna have a good time going into DBD. I wonder if PTL will get to the point of ruining DBD enough for future collapse to start pulling out. I don't think that's likely, right? I think what we are far more likely to see is not future collapse pulling out, older collapse not renewing license terms or renewing on worse license terms. It's kind of something like similar to Payday 2 actually, where that game is like kind of falling apart in terms of its old license content, and we just keep cutting things out of that game. Dead by Daylight is so reliant on so many license agreements that maintaining them is a genuine struggle. Like, as far as I know, as far as we know, the Stranger Things thing, right? The only reason it came back was because people were so annoying about it to the Stranger Things like people. Like, bring it back. And like, there's no further content for it planned. And they're like not in super good relations. People were just that annoying about it. So they just brought it back and just left it in the game. That's as far as what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. But I just feel we are going to be so much more in situations like Pinhead or like Demogorgon where we see old licenses pull out, and that is going to be a huge hit in terms of like DBD is this Hall of Fame of horror. Because people will go into that game, they expect to see their Freddy Myers, Freddy Krueger, Freddy blah blah blah, right? And then they're like, oh no, sorry, that license like got removed like a year ago. How do you play him? Oh, you buy like this $300 key. And I think people will be turned away by that substantially. Or is that gonna happen soon? Fuck me if I know. Right? I don't think the situation is necessarily tied to the health of the game in terms of like licenses being renewed. It is heavily tied to the licensees, the owners, the rights holders, and how much they want. What is the terms they want? Can BTR do the terms? Do we just not want something in Dead by Daylight because they're making their own IP now suddenly? They're doing something with the IP. Has the license like holders changed? I don't think in terms of like game health, like that impacts severely on like future collapse. I mean, like people were like clowning on DBD with a Chappelle Roman string, like deservedly. But some people were like, oh, this means that like AMC will never do another collab with them. Bro, they don't care. They made a fuck ton of money in this collab, right? Like, have you seen what they do with the Walking Dead IP? Do you think they care about the Walking Dead IP? Have you seen what the series is like? Have you seen all the spin-offs? Do you think like that IP is just not designed to be milked? No. Like, I genuinely don't think, unless there is like genuinely like some kind of like a blackface Bubba situation that happens with like an IP, I don't think anything can happen that will make like any future licenses pull out. That's just my 2 cents, right? Maybe I'm lacking some critical information, which is very likely. But that is how I see things. That is how I think things will play out. Like, I don't think we are ever going to see a quick death of Dead by Daylight. I don't think any single update can do a quick death of Dead by Daylight. I don't even think a string of like a quarter of terrible updates can kill Dead by Daylight, like the most worst updates. Like, if we had the Walking Dead patch for a quarter, with like no hotfixes, I don't even think that can kill Dead by Daylight. What I think will happen to Dead by Daylight is just a slow erosion of licenses and the player base. Like, that's what's going to happen. And that's kind of a normal live service thing, but I think it's going to be particularly cruel in terms of Dead by Daylight because of how much it relies on like ephemeral things like licenses that like are not set in stone. And ultimately, it's like value offering in terms of original killers is just like bloated, unfocused, and not that interesting. If I were a license holder and I wanted to give it to a game to make us both more money. If I don't maintain my game, I'd be pissed even if I make money, because either way in the long run. You see, I'm sorry, Bandit, you're thinking about that wrong. Like, you are thinking as a human person with like empathy and like feelings and like emotions. No. The only metric that exists is whether or not the line goes up on the stocks or the money and the revenue. Like, unless it is like such bad PR that it might lose you money, there is literally no point when like that's going to get removed. Like, I know that seems like inhuman, but that's because people managing licenses and like having that kind of power, being like at the helm of those like corporations, they are kind of inhuman. We still have no statement.
So we're still in queue.
Yeah. Game is still down. Nothing's happening. Okay, apparently someone... Okay, let's re-queue because someone said that the servers are back up. Let's try to re-queue. Join lobby? Will the servers work now? Yeah, tremendous. Like, I think like Bandit, like that is like a very common mistake to make, honestly. Is like you want to project like a sense of normalcy onto like the decisions of those corporations. And you have to understand that like the people running corporations are like completely detached from reality as you and I experience it. Like, even if you're like making like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, you are still not going to be as detached from reality as those people. Like, to be in that position, 99 cases out of 100, you like have to just genuinely be like some kind of psychopath. Sorry, not sorry. And you have to like always remove the human element when you're thinking about the corporation's actions. It's kind of unfortunate with the world we live in. It's why I reject a lot of the narrative of just like people who essentially just like showcase behaviors like this little bean of like, oh, just send love to the developers are trying so hard. And it's like, I'm sure the individuals, there are individuals who are trying really hard, definitely on the art team, for example. I know some programmers who are very lovely, but I'm never going to treat a corporation like behavior nicely, cuddly, because like they're not human. They're a corporation whose like goal is make the line go up. But apparently not the servers go up.
No, these servers are still fucking stuck at the bottom. Rock bottom, that's the word. It's been a long day.
Somebody had a 9 out of 8 survivors match. Never had delusions gone around that like being a low chat, but this is really ruining a wish to be huge lemma. I don't think. See, I don't think. If you like have like a good soul, I don't think you can ever arrive into a position where you're that inhuman. Like most of the time. Unless you're like actively like stepping over other people. I don't think you can, even if like if you like get like very lucky, very rich or something, I don't think at any point you will get there. It's just the problem is like most of these people have never had kind of like a social experience of like just being a human being. It's like, you know, expecting like Bill Gates know like what groceries cost. Like he doesn't have that experience. He couldn't possibly like know what's a little shift. He doesn't know that. Couldn't possibly. Like it's just such a huge disconnect. Like it's basically another species. Some people are in
Is this another game reset time, do you think?
I think so. I think we should try actual skinwalkers. Many such games. Yes. Hi, so by the way.
I hope so.
Dead by Daylight is not working. So we're just chatting. I do love me a just chatting stream, don't get me wrong. But also, like, I was planning on the game working.
It's fine. We've only been trying for 45 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I don't mind. Like, I like chatting to people. It's like this. I'm still having like a pretty decent time, all things considered. It is just like I would have liked to also play the video game at some point, but behavior was like, no, 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 no. No way, Jose. This video game product is a work of fiction. Yeah, I think so, considering I can't fucking play it. That seems fictitious. Also, by the way, chat, I don't know if I have said it on stream, because I said it pre-stream or something, I don't know. But the bitrate today is lower than usual. I don't know why, but for some reason the connection is just pooping itself to YouTube servers. I'll try to look into it later, but it is what it is. Bashar, I wanted you to talk shit about like that. I know! It just seems like that, doesn't it? And it is so annoying, right? Because like, I don't like reflecting on all the videos I make, and the end result is just like the past like 6 videos is just like, BHVR did this horrible thing happened by Daylight, this fucking absolutely idiotic thing just got added to DVD. But like, what content do I fucking make? What the fuck do I make? Like, what when I can't play the game, when BHVR embarrasses them at every opportunity they have, what content do I make? Do I just like, I don't see it, I do not perceive it, it is not happening. Like, I can't do that. I just have like too much creative integrity to do that. And I'm like, just like not that kind of person to like, oh yeah, no, this glass is like 1/10 full, so like my life is going great. Like, no, I'm gonna acknowledge it for how things are. So I'm kind of just trapped making like shit talking content, and like, I don't necessarily enjoy, I enjoy critiquing things on that level. I don't enjoy just like being a negative Nancy 24/7. That is not actually a thing I find deep joy in. But behavior is like, what if we didn't make our game work ever again? And I can't do anything about that because I'm not the developer. I have Behavior Interactive. Fuck can I do? Thing I can do is just sit on a fucking YouTube live stream and yap about how this game doesn't work.
It's not. Good God! It's not even letting me join you. It's not even showing that you're online.
What if I invite to game in the overlay?
Probably.
Chad, I hope you're enjoying this riveting 2v8 gameplay stream. I'm not just scrolling through your channel hoping to find a positive video. It's actually impossible. Like, I don't think it's your fault. But let down the game and fan base down. You know, it is a thing, like, a labor of love moment. Yeah. I still vividly remember the video I made. Let me go on my channel. Let me scroll. So I can remember the name of it, because, you know, I'm tired. Will this update fix DBD? That video from a year ago, right? That was me reacting to the developer update before Vecna. And that was honestly one of my most fun recordings I've ever done for this channel. Like, just purely on the basis of, like, I've enjoyed discussing, partially critiquing, but overall coming away with a positive reception of a developer update for DBD. And it seems so varied and so like interesting and so like, holy shit, we found a match. Holy shit, chat, the servers are back online. And it was like, just holy shit, welcome. I have been whee! And like, I've just so deeply enjoyed making that video. And then the Vecna PTB came out, and then Vecna was just the most fucking utter piece of dog shit in my opinion. And like I know people will disagree. It's just like I cannot be like more, I guess, what's the word? Like elastic, I guess, or like soft in my approach to making content. What if we just didn't get a killer? That does seem likely. Um, okay, so we got the next step. Hi, Judas. So like, I could make DBD videos where I would just like basically amount to me just like neutrally covering things, but like I can't make positive fun content when I see changes that keep coming into the game that I think are bad. Because that fundamentally like compromises, I think, like my creative integrity. I know for some other people, like live streamers, like Watts, for example, I think the biggest example of this. When so the servers are down? No, we are. This is the first lobby we got, and we are barely getting any killers. Just got one killer. That's crazy. 1v8 W. So, okay. I know Odds, basically what he does is like he doesn't make negative videos anymore. The reason why he stated that is because like he doesn't like what kind of audience that attracts. And I absolutely understand that. The people who that attracts sometimes are just completely awful people. Like I cannot tell you the amount of comments besides the comments that like are calling me all kinds of things, but also just like some absolutely fucking unhinged comments that I get sometimes on like my negative videos, where people are just like wanting to kill developers, wanting to bomb them, that they think we should all like go to jail, they want like all of them fired, they want them all skinned. Like there are so many unhinged people that come from that content. And I understand why somebody wouldn't want to make that. But for me personally, I would feel like I would just be lying if I just said that like I'm just gonna make like only like fun content, positive content. I'm not gonna talk about the negative things. I'm just gonna play something else. Like why would I ever even like do DPD content at that point, right? I feel like that's kind of just like filming I don't know, challenge videos in your bedroom while like the fucking building is on fire, and you're just like, I do not see it. Only positive vibes in my bedroom. This is my personal space. Only positive. Like I'm like, bro, that is like Delulu for me. I want to hear the bread called. Ask him, bro. Muted. Bro, shut the fuck up, text.
She decided to start yapping, and I was not getting a word in edgeways, so it was just better if I muted and started typing in chat. Also, I then forgot that I was muted.
Look, I'm sorry. It's cold. I have a chat of a live stream, and then I'm yapping. I am the yapper. I do yap. That does happen.
And I do forget that I mute myself.
1v8, please make the lobby start behavior. Oh, Rage, Matthew Cody. Start our fucking lobby with a bot killer for all I care. Make it fucking happen. I just want to play the fucking game. I want to play it. DBD politics? Judas, you missed out on me talking about like general corporation politics and shit like earlier. This is low key. Crash out. I feel like I'm having too many crash outs lately. Which I guess is evidenced by this bottle of Jack Daniels actually starting to deplete. Matchmaking take my energy, take my energy. It's not even the matchmaking, it's just with the servers, like we can't like connect to anything. Can we talk about the conglomerates that is Disney, how they own so much because their business practices I can complain about all day? I mean, it's not just Disney, right? It's just like, like most of the shit ever exists that is like owned by like 100 corporations. they should all be executed. But like, what can we do about it? Not like, oh no, okay, no, I need to stop. The alcohol in my system is starting to like be prominent, and I was about to go on a fucking political rant, and I would have not returned from it. I would have gotten like banned from YouTube right now. These days I barely know what Disney owns or doesn't anymore. It is another thing of right. There is like so much obfuscation in our world of like who owns what. Holy shit, we got a car question. Car, do you like wolves?
Okay, no, I'm not muted. It depends on what we mean by like.
Would you date Dracula's wolf form?
No.
No.
But I think that dogs are cute, and my dog is at least 45% wolf. And she's
okay, Caro?
very cute. And
okay,
she's
Caro.
also very fucking stupid.
Caro. Let's rewind. Let's put away that context in which you said that.
No. No, let's keep that context there. Let's keep the context fully in place, thank you very much. Your chat is filled of degenerates.
I mean, it is by daylight. Some kind of shit. He's doing.
Absolutely not.
Can we go back to talking about fucking politics? God, fuck. You all are turning into a fucking Twitch chat. You are turning. This is YouTube. Why are you bringing Twitch chat here? You are fucking.
Talkative and shy. Who the fuck is shy? It ain't me, dickhead.
The only reason you're not shy is because you're an uppies. Let's be for real, girl. You're an uppies right now. That's why you're not shy. That's why you're active.
Not Shy, the hit song. Hit K-pop song. Oh my god.
You know, I can't just mute you.
Let me just turn on the... What if I just turn on the Discord camera and just start doing Not Shy to pass the time? What then?
Yeah, but the stream can't see your camera.
Yeah, that's the point. It'd literally just be you.
Yeah, I just disabled your video, so...
Oh, that's so sad.
This is
I
so
don't
sad.
have a webcam. I don't have a...
Okay, chat. I've muted Kara. How are we all doing? How are things? Are you too lazy to log into Twitch? Yo! We got a match! Is it gonna happen? Holy shit! Holy shit! I didn't forget. I immediately unmuted you. Unlike you, I'm not a troglodyte. Yo! Is it gonna happen? Can we go through the loading bar? Can we go through the loading bar? Can we get through it? Chat, this is so hype! Is it gonna happen? Can we get into a game? Holy shit, we just played a game of Dead by Daylight! Holy shit! This is a speedrun of any percent. We got a Dead by Daylight match at how many fucking minutes? It only took us 57 minutes, chat. And we got into a game of Dead by Daylight. Yoo-hoo! How do you fucking play this game?
My game is stuck at... My game is literally limited to 45 FPS.
Fuck you.
It doesn't even hit 60.
Why can I not reveal Ghostface?
I don't know.
There was literally no sound, no nothing. Nothing was going on when I stared at him.
Funny, yeah.
Hello. Very funny, deeply funny. Why is he teleporting? What are these servers, man? What orbit is this guy piloting? Also, why is this game so dark? You can find the killer and tell him to tunnel you. I don't think you can find this killer. I don't think the service can allow you to find anyone right now.
Change my graphics to high. Nope, high is still lagging. Let's change it to medium.
Why is it so foggy? Why is it foggy?
Medium setting 60. That's nice.
Don't you get it? Like 2D, like Dead by Daylight is like a 2028 game. You need the GeForce 5090 to run it at least.
So
Your
true.
computer's just not advanced enough. Is your Mac head? 100%. I'm rocking that red hair. Yeah. How do you make us about shooters? You can't. This is my stream.
Well, not for much longer.
What is this gate? What is happening? Why is it doing that? Also, why does it still say silent rush bonus when it triggers sprint burst? Are the devs stupid?
Oh, because they've renamed the sprint burst to silent rush now.
Why?
The sprint burst
taking
is
your
now
channel?
part of silent rush.
But that's stupid and like dumb, and we should like never like. Fuck you. Caro's taking the channel.
I really hope they don't fuck me.
I think like they already have. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure your virginity was already taken by the developers.
It wasn't
Also,
the DVD dev. Don't worry.
Fuck! You can't just fucking bring that up. Fuck.
What do you mean?
What the fuck?
I've done nothing wrong. You're one of the few people that understands what I mean. Not many people know that niche Karu law.
Chad, I need everyone to spam that Karu is bad. And bold.
Bold's an interesting choice of words.
You're British, it's gonna catch up to you. Yo, holy shit, it's gonna be Frank Stone. Check us out. It's that game nobody played.
Oh my god, no way.
Karu is Brit? Yeah, unfortunately, he does have that disability. It's one of his many disabilities.
Yeah, the
Probably the worst one.
ADHD's minor.
Love your games, hope you get more actual games. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully you actually get to play. Thank you for hanging out, Banger. Play next streams will be a bit less less shit. Well, I still think we had a relatively good time so far.
So
despite
you're
all the
American,
things.
you need to pipe the fuck down.
Hey, at least Saw doesn't get motion sick.
No, but he's American.
Yeah, but you're British. Like, I think you can grow out of being American. I don't think you can grow out of being British.
I'm not convinced you can.
If I appear you're from there, we should let me importing rain at all. No.
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 Absolutely. I'd fucking ban you.
It's not even because I have I just like I don't have a couch. If more people subscribe to my Patreon, I could afford a couch. I would have furniture in my background, chat. But I can't afford that right now. Quick, people, subscribe to my Patreon so I can afford a fucking couch. Oh, the miss.
Subscribe to her Patreon so she can figure out how to say the word Patreon.
I say it fine. It's not my fault I'm not British.
Patreon.
You already said that gave up.
Water? What, water with a T? Fuck you.
Wait, mate. It's a war.
Water being the only word that has a T in that I actually pronounce, just out of spite.
Is it out of spite or is it out of like hopelessness when you are British?
No, it's out of spite. There's a bottle of spite.
Yeah. I'm glad we got the British entertainment here on the stream. It's really upping the production value.
You're so welcome.
No, I'm Kizu, get it right.
Okay, Keys, you get it right.
It's gonna take me a little okay, maybe it won't take me that much alcohol. Maybe it's already started.
Jesus Christ, girl.
To be fair, like
I see you around, so
look, I haven't eaten anything, basically.
sounds like a you problem.
So this is going directly into my bloodstream immediately.
I also inject alcohol through an IV.
Okay, but like you're British, that doesn't count. Like I'm pretty sure.
Not British.
Like
I'm British. Get it right.
I'm not gonna put any respect in your name. Fuck you, no. British because of Americans put through. Ah. Chad, did you know I didn't get any sleep today?
Don't worry about you.
Can't these nuts fit you in the mouth? Can they? You have a mouth big enough?
I mean, it was when I lost my virginity.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Niche Karu law.
Bro, you fucking bitch.
I just know there's nothing that you can
Yeah,
say.
look
back
at that
to
fog
it.
vial. Look at this fog vial, bro. That's insane. What the fuck?
Yeah, Judas. Guess the Karu law, but you can't get anything that'll get you banned from YouTube. Oh damn, Huntress missed. That's so sad.
Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of stopped looking at my screen. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Well, I'm getting out. Have fun.
Hello, this. What are the words that are coming out of your mouth?
What else
how
is
do I
coming out of
stop?
your mouth? You just Karu.
Fuck you.
You sound
Fuck
like me
you.
after my 11-hour shift.
Okay, you know what idea for obviously seen? Silver, the servers are bad enough. This is our first game we've played today in an hour. We don't need any more server load. We can barely handle 5 people. You know? Skibbity toilet was muting while Jack drip. That's true. Everyone is saying this. I'm always saying this. Tyler, do you want to explain, like, the choice of your profile banner? Or do you want to, like, talk about it?
The Tokyo Ghoul one.
I just feel like it's a bit freaky, that's all. Screw
I
2VA, just
fear
make a casual
I'm-
mode already. That's what I'm saying! I have a video coming up on that.
Sadly, actually a Tokyo Ghoul fan.
That is like, I'm so sorry for your, like, your disability. Oh. Wait, join lobby? I think it's actually gonna work now. DVD's VPS provider take my energy. True. Amazon Web Services take my money, and please work. It's actually not like AWS fault. It's just purely behavior being fucking incompetent at the game design. Let me be clear. Their hosting provider is doing absolutely nothing wrong. AWS, for all their faults, this is not even remotely their fault. Behavior is just fucking garbage at making video games. It's true. What can I say? The FEM translation. That's crazy. They use AWS? Yeah. Did you not know it? I know, like, with how
you wait again.
Yeah. I know how much they go down, you wouldn't think they use AWS. It's just how incompetent behavior are running them. But yeah, they do use it. Chat is bad. Chat is bad. I'm gonna die, chat. Thoughts on Rafe DVD? He's okay. Kara wants to suck his dick or something, I don't know.
Well, yes.
Nah, I thought because no. So, if they try to enroll their own fucking servers, they would never fucking work. Why are you all saying same?
About
Why the fuck are you? No, I know you're saying it about Ray. Why the fuck are you saying same in droves in my fucking chat? This is my YouTube chat. You're not in Twitch.tv.
You can tell that they were all originally my friends, can't you?
Friday 13 is supposed to be getting a new game. All the licensing bullshit has stopped. I'm not gonna lie. I just like, I don't believe in any new ASIM. I know, like, as a content creator, I probably will jump onto them to like make videos and shit, probably. If they see like, if their betas are like highly popular on like Killer Clowns. But I have no faith that any ASIM besides DBD is gonna live in this space right now. Unless another ASIM closed DBD. Like, you could tell me, oh, this absolutely amazing, iconic horror IP is coming out with a very new, like, game. I'm like, okay. It's gonna die in like a year or two. And it's just like, I know that's like kind of like negative Nancy. It's just like, I've seen so many ASIMs die over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Like, I just like, Chief, I'm tired. I will participate in the slop mines. I still have hope for a competitor, just me, I suppose. I gave up hope long ago. I'm so sorry. But it is extremely over for me.
I think you need to ban Judas for that message.
Bro, you would write that fucking message. Shut up. Not the soft lock killer. Ooh woo. Wait, what role am I playing?
Why are we using the word soft when Judas is around?
Bro, what is happening? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm stoned.
Oh, okay. I'm in 2v1.
2v1. I don't know if Hope's competitive, but it looked like these IPs are looking to single player. Okay, yeah, single player games, I'm excited about that Hellraiser game. Like, when I heard that Hellraiser game was going to be a single player, I'm like, hell yes! Because, not gonna lie, I originally thought it would be like an ASIM, and I was like, wow, that's gonna be so dog shit. But then I heard single player, and I was like, oh, cool. I might should play that. That sounds interesting. You know? Like, you would think of me as like a Dead by Daylight content creator, streamer, like player. I would see like, ooh, new ASIM, but like, no, I'm like, please, single player games. Frankly, I prefer single player games to multiplayer games, but don't tell anybody about it. That's too woke nowadays. You have to be playing Valorant or League of Legends. Type shit.
Type shit.
I ran into a wall! I'm playing JRM!
Dad gets back, we tell him I've gone to the
2 seconds.
Bro, I'm being humped! That's crazy! I love playing the Daylight. Hellraiser looks fucking awesome. Yeah, I've not seen much about that game. Like, I'm not really clued into it. I don't want to see, like, when it comes out. I'm thinking about, like, potentially playing it though. But I'm gonna see DB to get Jake Force at all on their hand. I don't know. You know, it's the least like exciting thing for me in like in DBD is just like seeing new things be added into DBD. I don't want new content. I just like want things like to be improved. Like we have so much shit in DBD now, but like I do genuinely question sometimes like how does like new content excite people anymore? Because like it's just all the same shit. That bro really thought I was vaulting like 5,000 times. That was kind of crazy. Went pretty hard. Where is blood going? 2v1! 2v1! Bro, I got 2v1 hump! That's crazy! Where'd Operation Hell go? We had another Operation Hell for it. Just like a few days ago.
2v1. 2v1.
Man, I wonder why survivors aren't played as much in this game. Like, I wonder.
Oh no, Survivor gameplay experience is still absolute shite.
Yeah. Yeah, like, they didn't deliver basically. I'm gonna have a video soon. I have a script written, I need to record it, I have background footage. Already, I just need to record my voiceover, my like thing. It's just like... It just basically was a scam. They didn't deliver on anything. It was a fucking PR stunt. Okay, Judas, I'm gonna need you to fucking... I'm putting you in the timeout corner for 1 minute. Hold your titties. Exactly, at this point, you just assume DVD will get the popular license goes at this point. It's not a surprise. No, I'm not even talking about that pinch. The thing that gets to me is like, I lack the capacity to be excited for new content in DBD because I think the current state of Dead by Daylight is too shit. Like, if the state of DBD right now was good, if they were cooking right now, like they should be, I would be hella excited for new content. Right? I feel like that's reasonable. I feel like we have too much content and too much of it is subpar. But like, if all content that was in the game right now was good, more or less, right? I know that's like a big ass tall order, but like just vaguely, if we got like to a good quality standard right now with all the content we have in DBD, I would be happy to see new content. But because so much of the content currently in Dead by Daylight is really bad, I'm sorry, Mother. Why do you call me Mother? We're always downloading 2A survivors. Yeah, it's crazy how much feedback they've got on that, and they didn't change a thing. It's kind of crazy, right?
I mean, I'm not surprised.
It's also really funny that the soft lock for Wesker is still not fixed, right? He isn't bald? Wraith is like super bald. What copium are you on? Bro is balding. If it's it's not exciting for a new colony, it's way to bloated. Imagine trying to explain stuff to your brain player. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's another reason why I would like a competitor to Dead by Daylight, because I know there's like a troll dunk post coming out on Twitter of like when people like say they dislike too many colors or whatever to verse, and they say, why do you even play the game at this point? And it's just like, I feel like that's a little silly, because there are some really fucking good concepts in Dead by Daylight. But because they release a killer every like 2 milliseconds, there are a lot of bad ones. Like, just by statistics, surely, with like the release schedule they have, right? Most of their killers ought to be stinkers. And they are. At least a verse. Like, that's a completely normal expectation, I feel. Right? But like, you can still like want new things to DVD that are good and not bad.
I think one of my favourite modern DVD moments is watching Astral Spiff play against Vecna in a tournament for the first time, and having his coach send them the wiki page when they found out who the killer was, and just going, why the fuck do we need the wiki open to figure out this killer's power? Why is there so much of it?
I love that tweet by Odds of just like the. Was it by Odds? What is that meme of like Trapper versus like a modern killer, which is he makes traps, smiley face, and then just love and war, the 3 tomes. Master release, man, don't remind me. By the way, remember Note Rope, the add-on that they nerfed into the ground that does absolutely nothing, that they said they would adjust? It's been a fucking year, guys! It's been almost a year! It has no changes! Most killers end up being totally dumb still for trying to test the viable killers. I mean, it's not even that, right? I think there are a lot of really viable killers right now, like not A+ tiers, but like B+ tiers. I think most killers in the game kind of fall into that. Of like the old B+ tier. Of course it like relatively shifts. But like... it's just that so many of them are just fundamentally unfun to go against because there's not a lot of doing like of engaging gameplay on the survivor side. Like if you're playing against Trickster, for example, and I'm sorry if you like going against Trickster, I think you're just like kind of wrong. On like a fundamental gameplay level, you can still enjoy him like as a theoretical experience, but like on a gameplay level. I will always pick Huntress over Trickster because my input as a video game player matters infinitely more when playing against Huntress than Trickster. There are so many more things I can do as Huntress. And I'm not saying this to say that there's nothing cool to do as Trickster. There's like the funny throwing blades, the gaps like Death Slinger, right? There's a bunch of shit like that. However, it is just a worse, like less engaging Huntress. There's nothing original, interesting about that. They even made him 115. Like it's so one-dimensional. Like I don't know, playing against Kaneki. Is it engaging? Hell no. Is Kyle playing Wraith? Yes.
What?
Oh fuck! It's
we're going back to Survivor.
I forgot it was Judas asking a question. Anyway, the point I want to make, right, is absolutely no killers anymore are trying like made with Survivor intention in mind. They need to keep pumping out killers so we don't have time to consider it for both sides, and we are bloated severely. Like I think fundamentally, like the concept like Legion is not fun for survivors ever. Never going to be fun for survivors. A concept like fucking Nurse is never going to be fun for survivors. But we just have too many killers to like be able to change them all. What's her name's call mission had tons of potential for a new exciting rework. Instead they got it because they knew no one would complain because I've heard his like and pick rate. Yeah, so the thing is like they promised that like she would get like reworked. From like it would be only a temporary thing and then she would get her rework. Guys, I don't think she's getting her rework even this year.
No, I don't think so either. Ow.
I think Kara tried to put his dick into Wraith again.
It wasn't Wraith. Oh! No, I dropped something and it hit the top of my foot really, really hard.
Oh, I was hoping it was your dick.
I need to stop talking about feet in front of the Judas.
Kara, oh no, how big is it? Oh my fucking god, my neighbors are gonna think I'm insane.
You need to keep yourself safe, mate.
Do not bark in my chat, I'm going to permanently ban you.
Do not fucking bark at me.
This is not a queer safe space, we are homophobic here.
I am not going to summon Brit Fox. Brit Fox can stay banished from this chat. Until you invite him. Also, it's really funny that you say that because I only live like an hour's drive away from him.
God, you really can tell like who. What the fuck is that fucking net? What the fuck is that fucking net?
What can I tell?
You can really tell like who are the people who are joining like partially from you?
Yeah, yes you can.
And who are people who naturally join my YouTube channel?
All the sexiest people do not live in the UK. Have you seen Nigel Farage? He is statistically the least sexy person on planet Earth. Have you seen British people's teeth since they took dentistry off the NHS? Oh my god. Well, I don't know who the two people there are, so can't comment. But out of the two people that I do know, me and Brett Fox, it's not a good track record.
I'm from your YouTube videos, should the comments in most of them. Not gonna lie, I would like make a response. Like, I just different, so Kara is very sad probably. Man, I'm already like fucked up from the whiskey. I've like not eaten anything today. Because who needs more subs? That is true. That is true. I've been seeing this. I don't know, I don't really care like too much about subscribers. You know? I do just want to like hit like the basic partner thing. Because like it would be nice to earn like at least a dime. I don't like... I would like a bit more consistency in terms of like my income. Is it frustrates me. I'm gonna 2v my 8? That's crazy, Judas. Had a good time. I did not freak in my chat again. Oh, I was saying something. Guys, the alcohol is killing me. Peeps. Peeps, there's gonna be just be me just like die. I'm gonna die of alcohol poisoning on stream. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube. Unless you deaf, but I've just been talking. Of course you did. Oh, it's so sad. Yeah, I need a moment to like mentally recover because like the chat, the alcohol is getting to me. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna happen. Whee! Sound rush. Hey, what is this? Number 2, number 1? It's like a leaderboard in chat of how much you're a yapper. If you're number 1, you need to like go outside, touch grass. If you're number 2, you need to go outside and touch grass. If you're number 3, also number 4, it's fun. Why do you get XP? If you yap. You need to yap more in chat to get XP. You need to level up your yapping. Chat, send help to me. I'm dead. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Ah! But I went inside but didn't touch grass. Sounds like you're an American to me. In grass, you need help? You know, that is true, but I feel like grass could help you. Okay, chat. Whew, okay. I've returned. I'm awake. Standing there. We're playing Dead by Daylight. Did you know that? I know this stream hasn't been Dead by Daylight, but we're playing Dead by Daylight. Is camera auto-striking? Yes. Look at that. It does do that. People were complaining about that in the last video, though, I think. It was like, oh, I zoomed around too much. I got motion sick. I'm like, oh, that's too bad. I was talking earlier about the YouTube channel. I would just like to hit like 1,000 subs because like I want to rely more, less on like people like being able to like donate to me, and I want to just be able to rely more on my videos performing decently, because that feels far more to me like it is my responsibility and kind of a thing that I've done and I have control over. A physical track or a digital one? That is not a physical track. You can tell because the angle doesn't change. It's only zoom. Because the Elgato is a 4K camera, it looks pretty good. Also because it is shrunk down to just here. It's not a very big window. So, looks pretty good. 4K sensor, bro. Anyway, we've played like what? This is the second survivor match? I don't think we're gonna get the match after this either. So the thing is, right? How many people are actually using the play while you wait feature? Because I said this at the beginning of the stream, but like we couldn't go to relate by the fact that like we never got a fucking imagine the servers were down for an hour. But like, fundamentally, right? If you're not a streamer, why would you play Survivor, which is not super fun, and not just like alt tab and like watch YouTube? Because I know me and Kara would do that type shit. It's like, why wouldn't you? Just right back. Be right back. Like, if you're gonna be queuing for like 40 minutes, I think it's just fine to just like alt tab. Because Survivor still is like, they didn't really do anything to make it fun. Right? I'm releasing my fog! It does nothing, what the fuck? Big cinema. Why do the fog vials do nothing? Why do the fog vials so bad? Why am I hay bale? Wait, Kara left a call. This is so sad. Wait, no. Why does it display like that? Oh, wow, we have 8 buttons. Respected everyone. Look at that. Grab pristine generator gameplay. Slay. Kara, I find that from the way. Alright, he has 3 dashes in this mode. I forgot about that. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Somehow managed to waste them all, though. Oh, I think this hits. Yeah. Dead by Daylight is a video game made by Behavior Interactive. 92 MS? We don't even have all these killers and they can't have like a fucking ping that is like not from a different country. Why do I have 150 MS? Are we being like attached to US West?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy voice crack, that was slight.
I just haven't spoken.
Is your voice like, I don't know. It needs to charge up like it's a fucking Dead by Daylight perk.
Okay, so I go from speaking for 10 hours straight at work to not speaking because you deafen yourself.
I don't know. There was a clip forming in my head, but then the alcohol formed in my head also, and then I was just like, yeah. So I wonder, like, are we gonna need to play a numbered Survivor match, or is like our ETA going to drop to like now? I do wonder. Hopefully not. Don't want to play that Survivor match. It is crazy to me they still didn't fix Wesker, like. They had that bug for half a year, and we're like, yeah guys, we couldn't recreate it, no logs were attached, bro. Just go into a match of 2v8 and it's going to happen. If we just keep playing. Like, literally, if you dedicate a QA tester to play Wesker for 6 hours, we're going to find it. But they didn't dedicate a single QA tester.
Because of Jim the Beam.
Okay, counterpoint. I know people said they didn't have QA. I think the far more likely alternative is they have QA and they didn't care. Because they didn't fix it for Hotfix 1 either. Like, they knew about Jim. And they made a fucking badge for him for Hotfix 2. But for Hotfix 1, they didn't fix him. If you don't know about which app we're referring to, because you don't have a DBD brain, there was a poll, a giant metal poll in the offering screen when you were loading him from the lobby. And got released. And then it kept staying through Hotfix 1 until Hotfix 2. So like, yeah, people like immediately said, oh, we have no QA department. I think in my first video what I said about the Walking Dead patch is no, it is much worse than that. They have a QA department. We just don't fucking care. That's a bad thing. Bro, this news like watch me leaving in 2v8. That's kind of crazy. I'm wondering what the hell is the point of PDBs anymore. If they take feedback and just release whatever they want, regardless, defeating the point entirely. Pinch, I'm so sorry, but that's always been PDBs. I don't know how long you've been playing DBD for, but like that's always have been how PDBs are. Like, I don't know. Like they have like maybe one PDB a year where we listen to it. Look how incredible, truly fucking your warding. Truly incredible how utterly useless being on any team on BHVR is, smile emoji. Yeah. Like I've because of a comment on one of my recent videos, I want to like read the Glassdoor. Only a couple years on and off. Yeah, no, sorry, it's always been like that. It has been like that. Holy shit, a match. So the thing is, right? I've made a few recent videos, and somebody posted that we like read a bunch of Glassdoor reviews. Which, if you don't know, a Glassdoor review, it's a website, where people basically post anonymously their reviews of an employer. And chat, are the Glassdoor reviews of behavior ever like kind of like very much united in that they say very good benefits, very nice co-workers, management is Satan. Like literally 90.7 reviews on Glassdoor from behavior are all people saying very lovely benefits, very, very lovely co-workers, management is Satan. And like that is the narrative I've always held. And like I went to Glassdoor and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I confirms it. All my suspicions.
How do I play killer?
You kill people. Like
Okay,
hold W
thanks.
and like you're playing Wraith, you can like DM Judas on how to play with Wraith. If you know what I mean.
Well. Not the DM that I really want to be sending. I will be getting
not?
more than just how to play Wraith back.
Well, many such cases. Oh, hello. I think you scared this Ada into me. Bro, what? I just got rubber banded on the pickup. Let's go. Grammar sucks.
yeah.
Many such cases. But hey, check this out.
Oh, refrain from speaking, hell yeah. I do that all the time.
Damn, Karo, you're mean the moment you get to play killer.
Well, yes.
I'm being edged right now.
I mean when I work a 10-hour shift.
But you took uppies, you should be fine.
No. They wore off, babes. I took a dosage less than my friend's dosage, and he is literally half of my size.
That's right. I'm not gonna lie, chat, I was waiting for that 8 is that hard. I've played killer for too long, but I legitimately was like, gotta wait for that hard out. Gotta wait for that hard out, bro. I'm playing 2v8 in 2025. What dead hard are you waiting for, bro? What fucking dead hard? The demons are fucking getting to me. Chat, are we losing?
I've got no idea.
I feel like I'm
Did they
winning.
actually fix Nurse's bugs? I don't remember.
Probably not, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, I could check, but like I'm just gonna assume that they didn't and like move on. I feel like that's a fair assessment.
I think that's quite a fair assumption. Oh, I
Hey,
miss
babes.
playing without it. I miss enduring.
2v1! 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 You know what I miss, honestly? Like, having Hillbilly as a support class. Like, okay, I can insta-down people. You know what would be more fun in my 2v1 game mode? 2v1ing. Instead, we're kind of just, like, playing separately. Because, like, that is, like, way more optimal. I feel like that's a little sad. Aw. If I was better, I would have hit that.
Oh, I just got also aimed. I love this game.
Thank you, McLean.
Thank you, aim dressing. Very cool.
Thank you, McLean, specifically, for telling me that aim dressing doesn't exist. Biggest bug is existing, so probably not fixed yet. Yeah. 2v1! 2v1! Chad, I think we're losing. I'm having a hunch. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not sure what was the last time I played it by daylight while I'm this inebriated. Definitely has been a while. Like I legitimately, Chad, I may be playing right now, but if you like woke me up an hour later and you ask me what I was doing, ask me what the fuck happened, I would not be able to tell you. Put a gun to my head, I'd be like, I have no fucking clue what's going on. Like, my mental is fucking shattered.
Well, that's what we like to hear.
That is what we like to hear. Why does that Ada have hope? Like, why is she running
Not a
Hope
clue,
Dead by
babes.
Daylight? Maybe I'm just insane. That's, like, very likely, but... She's running Hope Dead by Daylight. She's cheating right now. I'm reporting her. 4 hacks.
So true, honestly.
Okay, there we go. Can, like, anybody die yet? Oh my god, that fucking David just fucking shot himself. Goodbye. No gay people in my lobby. I am homophobic.
So true.
Oh, that's a very nice chest you've got there. Would be a shame if I chainsawed your ass. Bro's teabagging me! I'm killing your friend! Why are you teabagging me?
I don't know if they're friends.
I'm speaking spiritually. All survivors...
Dead by Daylight reference.
All survivors are survivor friends. Did you know that? True Talent taught me that.
So true. Can I get a true?
True and talented, I might say. Do you feel truly talented?
I feel something.
Do you perhaps feel a tapeworm coming onto you?
I definitely feel something right now.
And honestly, I can probably ban you from this channel. Just watch. I lagged so fucking hard. I fucking hate this
I
game.
just had a massive lag spike.
I love lag spikes as I'm trying to use my fucking movement killer power. Like that's really cool and like epic and wholesome. Chungus 100, Reddit. Bro, can I have a bit of a turn rate? I would like to have turn. Any rate of turns? Not here. I love the hillbilly mobility. It's so balanced. Fucking overdrive. Man, can we remove overdrive from hillbilly? Genuinely, one of the dumbest mechanics ever added, because we're just like, oh, we couldn't possibly waste all that code on overheat. We must now repurpose it to something stupid. I guess it was just a dumb reason to add overheat. He does not need overheat. Overheat is lame. Chad, I think TV is survivor-sided. It's crazy. Turns out, if you and your duo hasn't played Dead by Daylight in forever, and you are inebriated as shit, you can lose. I think that speaks to DPD just being so survivor-sided, it's impossible to win a skiller. I think that's true, right? I think that's how it works. Carl, are you alive?
How are we defining alive?
Are you up for another 2v8 match?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. My Steam overlay doesn't work anymore. I'm trying to close it and it just doesn't close. That's cool. DBD keeps bugging more things that aren't even DBD related. Did we get any kind of statement from DBD, by the way? Let me go in the Twitters.
Not yet.
Nope. Any replies? Hi there, are you having an issue with finding a lobby? Are we?
That is
Are we?
Very AI generated reply.
Are we having an issue with finding a lobby? Fucking are we? Why, thank you for your concerned behavior as your servers go down completely for the second time in 2 days after your most disastrous string of patches in fucking years. Why, thank you for your genuine fucking concern. Bro, your Reddit is just this to this of posts of the game doesn't fucking work, and your only fucking reply on the topic is, hi there, are you having an issue with finding a lobby? How fucking dense are these developers? Christ, man. Okay. I'm gonna take a piss break and then I'm gonna play Survivor. It's gonna be epic!
Yeah, anyway, now's the time where I launch my coup to take over the channel.
You lack the energy to take over my channel. You're too tired.
I lack the energy to do anything, entirely correct.
Exactly. That's why I'm not afraid.
Because I'm working 3 times my contracted hours in across 4 days this week.
How do I do this? Chat. Laugh at this gamer. He works at Little. His manager abuses him at Little. He has 50,000 shifts.
I make all the fucking bakery stuff, and I'm fucking good at my job.
He was literally DMing me earlier of I have 2 bakery shifts, I want to kill myself.
I was literally
POV
DMing her
coping.
earlier, going,
Coping.
"Oh, I love
Cope.
the morning bake. It'd be so
And then you also
unfortunate
got
if
the
I also
evening
had
bake.
to do the evening bake."
No, Salt, give me money. Caro doesn't need money. His account is overdrafted anyway. He's fine. Give me money.
So,
I need furniture.
So I need you to give me your money so that I can get a private ADHD assessment, and then I can go get like properly ADHD medicated, and then I can be like, I can have actual energy again.
Like that.
Kizu's already got her meds, so I need my meds now because Kizu's meds cost 250 quid, and mine are going to cost me 3,500.
Wake and bake sounds good. Yeah, well, yeah. Caro is like extremely autistic, so he likes baking. It's pretty true.
I got autism and I got ADHD. I need to pick a struggle. Autism, ADHD, and British. It's bad for me.
And your skin falls off.
Oh yeah, but that's a physical condition, not a mental one, so it's fine. But yes, no, my skin just randomly falls off.
And your dick didn't work for like 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Babes, that was surgery to fix something that had happened for like multiple years.
Oh. I'm spitballing. Look, I'm too inebriated to like construct like sentences anymore. All I just want to do is just make fun of you. And not play Dead by Daylight. Chat, this is like our only time to hang out in like months. And what are we doing? We're playing Dead by Daylight on stream and it doesn't work for a fucking hour. I get drunk. And he's fucking dying over there after his little shift. This is two best friends here.
I did something medically inadvisable and took someone else's meds, and these meds have worn off, and now I'm just crashing because I haven't had any caffeine today.
I thought you were gonna take coffee.
What?
I thought you wrote to me that you were going to make coffee.
Nope.
Did you not?
Nope. You're literally making things up.
Sure, I can have caffeine at 13:00. You literally wrote about caffeine. Not amphetamines, not anything, not uppies. You wrote about caffeine.
I literally
I've checked
didn't
the
say that
logs.
I was making a coffee. Show me where I said I was making a coffee.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I assumed so wrongly that caffeine means coffee.
I don't even have an energy drink. I've had no caffeine.
Well, why did you say that you would have caffeine? You literally said that. I'm staring at that message right now.
Alright, bet. Send me that fucking message.
Oh my god.
Oh,
At 12
brilliant, Kizu.
At 12:28 p.m., you said, sure, I can have my caffeine at 13:00 before my shift starts. That is caffeine. You said caffeine. You didn't say amphetamines, you didn't say uppies.
Sure, I can have caffeine.
Well, I'm so sorry. You implied that you would. I didn't assume you said that for no reason.
I just said that I can. I had an energy
Well-
drink, I just didn't need it at work. And now I fucking do need it.
Well, why would you say that you can without the intent to fucking do it?
Oh, no. There
I don't
was
say
intent,
what-
I just didn't have any. There was intent, I just never had any.
Well, I'm so sorry for assuming that you would. You know, I don't imply,
Apology
I'm gonna
accepted.
breathe today,
Apology accepted.
and then not do it. Because I say words and they have meaning. Is it Killer with
No,
Freddy
they
Fazbear?
no, they
No,
fucking
it's not too
don't.
bad.
No
Yes, they
words that you
fucking
say
do.
have meaning. Half the shit that comes out of your mouth is just gibberish.
Okay, I'm so sorry, fucking British person. Ever thought so until the age changed? No. I've only grown more radical in my opinions. I literally, like, This is like sucking my own dick, but I don't fucking care. I'm like 2 hours into the stream. Like, I was absolutely correct in all the issues with DBD 2v8. Everyone just like fucking railed on me for being a negative Nancy. And I was absolutely correct. I was just there too early. I just said the things that everyone is saying now, but I said it too early. Back when everyone was like caught up in the hype. But I was like, guys, I see where this is going to end up. Nobody listened to me. They called me a madman.
For good reason.
Oh yeah, for good reason, but also I was absolutely correct. Let's be clear. I was absolutely correct with the fundamental failure of 2v8 is just Survivor is not fun and nobody's going to play Survivor. And that's not going to change. Shouldn't Legion plus only in 2v8 is Survivor or have that mode since I don't want to? I don't understand why they added Legion. I posted on Reddit about this like some time ago. I was just like, I feel like they like just like killed all design space for 2v8 by adding Legion. Like that is just the dumbest fucking thing they could have done it. Isn't it? Like I genuinely struggle to think of a dumber fucking idea than adding Legion in 2 fucking v8. Legion's only weakness is that he cannot secure the second hit. Guess what happens when you have a killer with 3 injuries and like a second killer? When did they add Legion? With Wesker and Nemesis.
I think that was it. It was the last 2v8, I'm fairly certain.
No. Because the last 2v8 they added Oni. And before that we had Legion. That's why we thought...
Oh my
that's
bad,
why
it was 2 2v8s.
Yeah. Because I thought they would never add Oni after adding Legion, but they added Legion and then still added Oni. So, right, the thing that makes Legion weak in normal matches in 1v4, right? He doesn't have a power to secure downs, besides just being in a 1 killer, after he does the first 3 injury, right? But because you have a second killer in 2v8, you know the whole point of the game mode? When everyone is injured and you have a second killer that gets an easy like hit. Say like Blight, Huntress, or someone who benefits from Blood Orbs, say like Oni. That's just like eliminating each other's weaknesses. It was a horrible ass experience? Yes!
Girl, this Ghostface wants my ass.
And like BHV are like, oh no, we need to make Survivor escaping easier. And it's like, that's not the point. The point is that shit is not fun. Survivor is just like not fun in 2v8. I'm gonna make a video on this later. But like, fundamentally, right? Why do so many people want to play Killer in 2v8? A, because like, you can play Killer with your friends. Okay. But B, it is a novel experience. What is novel in like after your first 2 matches of playing 2v8 as Survivor? Fucking nothing, bro. Being 2v1'd? Being unable to do anything? Eating shit? Like, oh. There's a trap in that window. I've heard of that trap. I've stepped in it, I think, once. I was too busy talking. There's no reason, except low points, to play 2v8 as Survivor. There's actively less fun game mechanics in 2v8. So they need to introduce fun game mechanics. I think fog vials work for 2v8 rather well if they fix them. Like to give it to all survivors. I think stuff like all dead hard, like all dead hard, like the dash for distance that hard. I think that will work great in 2v8. You know, because it's insane, it's wacky, it's like extreme. And I think the Blood Moon generator thing would also work great in 2v8 because it would make people move around more, and it would make sitting on gens not as boring. You know? I'm running coordinate messes, Survivor in 2v8 was the takeaway. It's not even that, it's just like... What is the most fun aspects of DBD as Survivor, right? It is chases, it is like doing some macro shit, although that is like for far less people. But like your macro decisions matter way less in 2v8 because there's like 8 people, right? And your chase decisions matter way less in 2v8, either because you're being 2v1, there's nothing you can do about it, or the loops are like so plentiful with double palettes that like you don't need to think about it, right?
If I was this Ghostface, I'd fucking uninstall. Sorry.
Happens to the best of us. So yeah, like there's nothing fun, like there's nothing to Survivor in 2v8 except just doing gens, essentially, right? So how'd you play this mode instead of killer? Yeah. I think we need Blood Moon mechanics. I think we need like more wacky base capabilities, like with that herd, like old OG that herd. Like we need like folk files as just like an ability survivors can do. And like I'm not throwing this out as like, oh, this is the final instance. I'm just saying these are ideas on the scale for like what stuff we need implemented in here. Like there's not a problem with escaping a survivor in 2v8, you know, clearly. The problem here fundamentally is survivor is not fun. So how do you do that? You don't buff survivor to make escaping easier. Escaping is not what is fun about Dead by Daylight. However much people on twitter.com, reddit.com, forums.phvr.com may tell you. Like the little gameplay moment-to-moment things are what's fun about DBD. So we need to make that fun for survivors. And then the killers are going to also have a better time because we don't need to like attempt to turbo buff survivors to make them play. We don't need to wait for 40 minutes, play while you wait to play killer. Everybody would win. But BCR is like, no. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought, right? I was, despite me being negative, I felt like that behavior could potentially remedy this issue substantially. In my original video about 2v8. I thought there was potential to address it, right? Because I thought, oh, 2v8 is a brand new game mode that is like super wacky. Surely behavior, considering it's a time limited, very wacky, very extreme game mode, would be more open to doing radical things to 2v8. No. They have iterative garbage, like in a 1v4. No ambition, no sauce, no nothing. You know what they did even recently? Let me pull this up because that was a thing that actually like kind of like a little annoyed me. So let me add the window capture, add foreign. Okay. Why is it stuck on that? Because that's like, oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. So here, Dead by Daylight. Let me go into the news media calendar. I'm going to go to latest news, like these are all the news. I'm going to search for 2v8. Look at the original design artwork for this. It's kind of cool, right? Like a little 2v8, stylish, Wraith and Trapper, all the survivors. And the most recent fucking artwork is this. The most fucking default fucking thing. They changed the typeface. It's like with all the other things in DBD where they just make it like corporate and safe and boring. Like, I don't understand. Why? The other logo, like the original 2v8 logo, I like it. I think it was like a really like nice little typography. Like, look at this. This looks cool. It's not like the craziest thing in the world, but this looks cool, right? And then they have Wiz. Like, it's literally the original image, but like worse. And this is just like a signifier of just like, yeah, they just fucking sanitize everything. Even though we're backing it. And it's become a reality. I know, it's like, DPD is just like, with the quest, with the main art. Like, how sauceless is the main key art compared to the original fucking Trapper? Oh. I'm just yapping. And the thing that gets to me is like when you try to talk about these things, people are like, "Oh, it's like so small, it doesn't matter." But like these things add up. Like all these little small things that people say like it doesn't matter. These things add up to the experience of Dead by Daylight to a video game. A video game is most often assembled through a lot of like caring touches. Like even if you go back to like 2016 DBD, well, more like 2017 DBD because we had a bit more figured out by then. But just like how much more visceral and like atmospheric and thematic the UI was, the everything was. And like that's not to say that like there aren't some cool things added to modern DBD that are thematic. There are. but overwhelmingly, it's corporate slop. And it is frustrating that people just don't recognize that for what it is. It's safe and boring. No, Carl, they already started the initiatification by like.
What of the 2v8 logos? No,
I
2v8
mean, it was already becoming safe and boring when they added like with the second iteration where they didn't change anything.
Okay, but like the logos became worse with Resident Evil.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I blame Murphy Coda. I know, I've looked at them. Yeah.
When you look at the typography,
I actually hotter take, Caro. Hotter take. DVD became boring, corporate sanitized with Wesker.
that's what I was getting to. When you look at the
No, I'm not talking about TV.
typography. No, when you look at the typography of all the DLCs around Roots of Dread and Project W.
President Evil.
Yeah.
My favorite. I love President Evil.
Of Dread and Project W.
What a lame name.
Typography started getting really boring. And since then, we've just had no fun original chapter titles. They all use the exact same fucking font.
Yeah.
But even then, the original Dead by Daylight logo change, that happened with Resident Evil Chapter 1 with Nemesis, Jill, and Wesker. Not Wesker, Nemesis, Jill, Leon. Those three.
Yeah. That was also so lame. Like I do think it needed an update, but it just became like so like Fortnite. Is my best like term to describe it. It is just like cartoonish Fortnite. I hate when people make videos about survivors, etc., and they never mention the Soul Cube was Swift. It might as well be different games. Yeah, look, the thing is, right? Is Killer's Fortnite is good though. Check your standards. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, little one. Check your standards. The thing with Soul Cube versus Swift, right, is people overestimate Swift. I feel. Not in terms of like financial strength, but in terms of like how omnipresent and how like generally good it is. Like I am convinced that like 80% of people complaining about Survivor Friends have like faced like 2 Survivor Friends in their lives. More or less. And like one of them was just 5 people somehow on 4 accounts, all drunk as shit faced and doing like a fucking silly challenge. I don't even think the Swift and slow queue divide is even like the biggest issue, although it definitely is a huge issue. I made a video. You can go through my channel. It was a while back of I think it was like it was like everything wrong with DBD meta something. It has odds mentioned. I made a video where I talked about how the meta ever since 6.10 deliberately encourages non-gameplay and is very unfun. And not in the, oh, it's stale, but fundamentally, like, the gameplay incentivizes. Like, if you think of, like, your gameplay experience, for example, versus Ruin, and against, like, DMS Painters and Grim Embrace, which is, like, more engaging? Obviously Ruin. Easily. You know? Like, it's just... It's night and day. But people don't want to acknowledge that fact because people just like don't think of the impact that the perks have on the game like community at large. Like it's crazy to me that people think the 6.10 meta didn't leave like even after the free gen like gen kick meta got like removed essentially. But people think that didn't have an impact on the amount of people free genning. Like I remember I was chatting in chat with Scott Johns on one of his streams. And it was like, oh yeah, no. There's like been no amount of like increase in like people free genning post 6.10 and post like the amount of the like that meta getting nerfed. And I'm just like, that's not true. Until people got introduced to that concept of just not playing the game, like hugging the free generators with 6.0 meta, like the Gen King meta, the whole Space Bear meta, people didn't free gen that much. It was just like a few people, advanced killers, and like skill check doctor builds. You know? But people don't want to acknowledge the impact of like the perks on the gameplay behavior of players. we are either too, like, people are either too focused on just blaming the game or blaming the players, and people are just, like, not looking at how those things interact. Like, again, I don't want to suck my own dick, but I feel like that's a good thing that I do on my channel. I talk about, hey, when you incentivize a player behavior, even when you remove a perk that, like, incentivizes that player behavior, people are going to look to do something similar because they got used to it. Like, after the Circle of Healing got nerfed, even after it got nerfed, mech still kept rising in popularity because people tasted, like, how good healing was, and then mech skyrocketed as, like, they keep nerfing Circle of Healing, but mech usage kept rising because people were like, oh, I'm exposed to this now. This is a good strategy. I'm gonna keep using it. But, like, no, it was just Circle of Healing. It was always this busted. Like, yes, but, like, you have to understand the implications that changing the game has on the behavioral community at large. Don't get me wrong, I've had some good experiences in solo queue with some well-current teammates. Lol, I got 1.2 KRs or so. Well, it's a coin toss because matchmaking Dead by Daylight is one of the things of all time. They think it's a trade secret, but they literally like copy it with like argument, like algorithm for chess, which doesn't work for 1v4 asymmetrical games. But hey. Carol, we got a match, probably.
Holy shit. Let's see if Nurse is still bugged.
God, I hope so.
God, I hope not.
I wish they'd let you switch killers when you are in the lobby. Do you think adding VoIP in game would be for better or for worse? Absolutely for worse. Have you seen this community? Have you ever like played a CS lobby? Do you really want like... I mean like, okay. I'm sorry, like, I'm probably gonna bunch you in. But I feel like 99% of the people who suggest like adding VoIP to DBD is just like fucking Americans who are out of touch. Like, I'm sorry if I'm like lumping you in there. But like, the only like way you think like that is going to work is like you're an American who is like just like a regular person who has like probably isn't a girl and is just like, okay. Because I don't know. If you ever played in like, I don't know, Russian CS lobbies, you know, you don't want VoIP enabled. Even like competitive games. Add that to DBD? Holy fucking shit. Couldn't stream that game. Nah, VoIP wouldn't solve anything. VoIP would make things worse. People would like... It's just like a hugely bad idea. For bullshit reasons. It's sad, I thought also an American. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just like trying to like wrangle this argument because I do see this suggestion come out a lot. I see like a large group of players be like convinced that like VoIP would fix like the divide between solo queue and Swift, and that's just like, that's not true. Extremely racist VoIP? Yeah. That's just what happened. So I just like, I hope I like, what I mean, I just like was trying to disarm the idea that like that's a good idea. I do see that a lot.
How do I play this killer?
Like you like press like right click and then people just die, I think.
Okay, a bit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they haven't fixed their fucking bugs.
Good. Fuck nurse. The thing I'm like surprised that DBD still hasn't gotten though is like VHS style like ping wheel. You know? Like that seems just like such an obvious thing to me.
I'd love a ping wheel.
I fix bugs in DBD, I'm
Shame
shocked.
too incompetent to code it, innit?
I feel like somehow it will like crash your game.
Almost certainly.
I've got the hook. Gen kicking in 2025.
No, you
That's
stealing my
normal to be like over.
cage.
Oh, it's just... Yeah. I blame America.
Bitch. Yeah, I think that's a fair thing to blame, actually.
Oh, hey guys. Can't help but notice you're seemingly trying to get these unhooks. Oh, hey guys. I'm hooking this person. Holy shit, Freak by Daylight. I just like put Michaela into Cheryl's lap. Finally, we added sex to DBD.
Yeah, it took him long enough. I think this Nurse gameplay is going better than the Wraith gameplay did.
I wonder why. It's almost like Nurse is like a stronger killer or something.
Nah, couldn't be.
Couldn't be. Oh, we added so much trees! Mr. Beast!
Yeah, Naya?
Mr. Beast planted too many trees and now I can't like chainsaw Dead by Daylight. What the fuck?
So true. This Claudette and this Naya are really trying to get something on with this locker. It's really quite funny.
We're trying to get it on?
They are.
Sounds hot. Oh, well, don't mind me if I do. What?
Yeah,
Rubber
you
banding?
just take all my fucking cages. Why not?
I like how I still have a 105 millisecond ping. Am I being like DDoSed by behavior? Probably, right?
It wouldn't shock me.
Oh my god, Fog Vial. And this map, for some reason, is fucking blinding. I love it they, like, before fixing that bug that they knew about for forever, they were just like, better fucking annihilate Fog Vials on 90% of the maps. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that guy would have that hard.
Innit?
I'm counting Mr. Beast's trees, don't worry, let's go, so... Cut down them trees. What are we fucking doing? Contributing positively to the environment? We can't have that. Typical South American, actually. That's where all the tree destroying is going on, mostly.
Yeah, but so, I mean, technically so is from the South USA.
It's still the north. It's the north of the south. South of the north? Research this device community is DVD. I mean, it's an ASIM, right? Then, like, it just makes it.
Hooks are over here. God damn.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, it makes sense as this
Down them all on the
community.
other side of the map.
Something like that. Like, think about it. One of the biggest reasons for
Have you even seen
toxicity.
this, Victoria? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, have you even seen him? But he's there.
Yeah, I've seen him a few times, just never had a group to chase him. I love lagging. I was saying, so one of the biggest reasons for toxicity in DBD, right, is the inability to 2v1. 1, 2, 3. Is just
2v1.
like them not having understanding and empathy for the other side. Because you can only experience one side at a time. When you're playing something like CS, you're gonna be mad. But like your experience of like terrorist versus like counter-terrorist is like fundamentally not really that different. You have like the same base game mechanics, right? So like
I shouldn't get grabbed in 2v8. Sorry.
Imagine. So like it makes complete sense. Like there's so many people in this community who only play one role. And like hello Michaela. She's in the closet. She's scared to come out as lesbian. So like it makes complete sense why DBD has such a uniquely RCSS community. Because like there is a complete disconnect between the like gameplay of roles. It is literally two different games. It's like imagine trying to like make Overwatch and CS players understand each other. Like imagine mashing them together and just like be nice to each other. Bro, that's never gonna happen. There's gonna be like 50 hate crimes a minute. Of course. We're fucking two insane player bases playing different games. Obviously. So I think it's a wonder for DBD. You need to be in licensed to enjoy DBD. That's true, you don't need to be a Democrat. Like, if you're a Republican, you can't enjoy DBD. But I'm like giga-based. I'm dark woke about DBD. I'm dark woke. That's why I want OG that hard back. As killer. Not a survivor. Thank DC. W.
Why would she even DC then?
I don't know.
Of all, I do see as soon as I hear the fucking nurse, not 10
I mean-
minutes into the game.
Okay, counterpoint. The hillbilly's fucking insanely OP.
Okay, counterpoint, the nurse.
Hey, I found both survivors. They're both here. They're still trying to do some locker thing. Oh yeah, because Flashy is like still working to it.
Yeah.
That should be a bump. I'll go for the club. Good for you?
Very
Taro?
slowly. Yeah?
Okay, I was gonna say like, why was she getting the Flashy save? But then the Flashy save just didn't work because this game is really badly made.
You told me to get the Naya and I got the Naya. You never said when.
Okay. 35 business days. You're like a fucking British medical system.
Somehow I'm still doing better than that one, don't worry.
I mean, the nurse would
Fine.
probably be in the NHS therefore.
I'm 2
I feel like
years
that's
into
canon.
the six-year-long waiting list.
Alright, Chad, I think we've proved that DBD is killer-sided. Like, survivors need to get, like, base kit 5 health states. And, like, OG that hard, twice per chase. And they should recover exhaustion in chase.
I fear that was my last game.
Yeah, no, that's my last game as well. We're like...
Thank God for that.
Alright, Chad. I think you can all tell that DBD in 2v8 is only 50% of the time is actually like even playable. And the other 50% of the time, it is 25% playable. And it is completely unbalanced. And you would never play Survivor unless you're a streamer. Or you just are farming lab points. What is the conclusion about it? Behavior interactive with a small indie company